My name is Vincent van der Merwe. I'm the Cheetah Meta Population Coordinator for the Endangered Wildlife Trust, and I basically manage wild cheetah populations in 61 fenced reserves across southern Africa. And in the process we've reintroduced wild cheetahs onto 47 privately owned game reserves in South Africa, 13 state-owned reserves, and basically created an area the size of Kruger Park for cheetah conservation. And for that reason, South Africa today is the only country worldwide with a growing wild cheetah population, and that's thanks to the contributions of reserves like Buffelsdrift who've made this possible. So part of the process, reintroduction process, is that your reintroduced predators absolutely have to be collared. I mean, we in an agricultural landscape here in Oudtshoorn, we're completely surrounded by ostrich farmers. If that cheetah gets out after you've reintroduced it, you're going to run into a lot of trouble. So the cheetah have to be collared at all times. So early this morning, Ari and Marane went out at 5 a.m. to find out exactly where the female cheetah was. Ari is the coordinator of the entire collaring event. He's the champion. He bears all the stress of the collaring attempt on his shoulders.
Okay, today is a big day for us. What we're doing now, we are trying to get the general location of our cheetah because this is a 3,000 hectare reserve, so she can be anywhere in this reserve. So we're just getting a general direction with the VHF device. So we get a slight idea where she's walking, because later this morning we will take off with the chopper, and so that we can know in which direction we can fly in. So it just helps us to make the operation a bit quicker and easier for us to locate the cheetah then.
So this morning we had a helicopter pilot, Kobus Kraus, and a local veterinarian, Dr. Glenn Carlisle, come and join us here at Buffelsdrift. And Kobus Kraus has to hover his R44 helicopter close enough to the cheetah to get a dart in, and the darting responsibility sits with Dr. Glenn Carlisle, the wildlife veterinarian.
It's a very sensitive operation today. We're going to immobilize the cheetah. We're going to give her an anesthetic. We have to do it from a helicopter because she's a wild cheetah. She's going to be moving, a lot of adrenaline pumping, and we're going to have to try and stabilize her, get her as close to the road as possible, and then we'll get the collar replaced and wake her up as soon as possible, safety being the priority.
Because Buffelsdrift is quite thick bush, throughout quite thick succulent karoo vegetation, we really struggled to find the cheetah. So we saw the helicopter hovering about, but they knew the cheetah was close. But what we find with a lot of the cheetahs that we dart in environments like this is they simply go down. They huddle up and they hide behind bushes, and they try and put the bush between them and the helicopter. So at approximately 7:20 a.m. we lost communications with the helicopter.
Negatief, ons sien nie die chopper nie, is julle naby die damse area.
And we know from previous experience darting wild cheetahs that if you chase a wild cheetah for longer than 7 minutes in a helicopter, it will overheat. It will die of hypothermia.
Yeah, we are a bit worried now because we can't chase the cheetah too long with the helicopter, because it puts a lot of stress on the cheetah as well. So we're trying to avoid it. So as you can see, they're struggling on this time. But yeah, the vegetation is quite dense. It's very difficult to spot it. So yeah, we just hope for the best now. Okay, great stuff. Ons is op pad. Gooi, af. Kobus vaar nie, om Kobus.
Dus, hoor je wel niet?
Sy al op die grondboom.
Ja, sy is gevind, ja, waar is julle?
Ons is op pad, ons is seker so 'n minuut uit van oom hulle af op pad dam toe.
Ja, is een pad in nader ons, kom maar kom.
Right, ons is nou daar.
So cheetah capture is a stressful affair. There's a lot of risk involved, and you want to really be working with the best chopper pilots and veterinarians. And this morning we saw that chopper hovering above the capture area for probably about 20 minutes. And only afterwards did we hear that the dart was successfully in, and that it was a case of they simply couldn't find her. The bush was very thick, and they were hovering above that bush, but the actual chase was not longer than 3 minutes. So the vet was quite effective, the helicopter pilot was effective at getting the vet close to the cheetah, and those darts went in quite efficiently. The entire operation is dependent on a number of different role players coming in and playing their part and making sure that things proceed smoothly, and that's exactly what happened this morning.
A day like today is definitely not possible, irrespective of how successful you are, without sponsors. We would like to say thanks a million to all the sponsors that have contributed towards this project, and for anybody out there that's still interested, please visit our website. You're more than welcome to make a contribution towards this project of ours.